Have you ever stopped to wonder who's really in control, you or your brain? Is every decision you make a conscious one, or are you simply the puppet of a subconscious mind, pulling the strings from behind the scenes? Today we'll explore the fascinating science of the subconscious mind and its profound influence over our thoughts, actions, and decisions. Let's dive in. First things first, what is the subconscious mind? The subconscious mind is often misunderstood. It operates below our conscious awareness, controlling processes like breathing, emotions, and even our habits. Neuroscientists now understand that a significant portion of our brain's activity happens subconsciously. Studies suggest that over 90% of our daily actions are influenced by the subconscious. But how does this work? One major player is the default mode network, or DMN. This network activates during rest and daydreaming, showing how the brain continues processing subconscious thoughts even when you're not actively focused. Discovered by Marcus Reichel in 2001, the DMN has been linked to self-reflection, memory consolidation, and planning for the future. Groundbreaking experiments using fMRI technology, like those led by neuroscientist John Dylan Haynes, revealed that decisions could be predicted up to 10 seconds before participants were consciously aware of making them. This hints at a surprising truth: our subconscious may be steering the wheel long before we realize it. So, a good follow-up question would be, how does the subconscious influence decision-making? Neuroscience shows that decisions are often made in the subconscious before reaching conscious awareness. In a 2008 study published in Nature Neuroscience, Haynes' team used fMRI scans to predict participants' decisions to press a button with their left or right hand. Neural activity in the prefrontal cortex and parietal cortex revealed the choice seconds before the participants were aware of their decision. Chemicals like dopamine play a critical role here. When dopamine is released, it reinforces behaviors and preferences, shaping our subconscious tendencies over time. For instance, dopamine surges from a rewarding experience, like eating chocolate, prime the brain to seek that experience again. Our emotions are deeply tied to the subconscious. The amygdala, a small almond-shaped region in the brain, processes emotional stimuli before you're even aware of them. Imagine walking in the woods and seeing a snake. Before you can consciously think, "That's a snake," your amygdala has already triggered your fight or flight response, preparing your body to react. In studies on emotional priming, researchers flashed happy or angry faces on a screen for milliseconds, too quickly for participants to consciously notice. Yet their emotions shifted based on the image. This reveals how your subconscious processes stimuli you're unaware of, influencing your mood and decisions. Let's move now to habit forming. The subconscious is also the engine behind habits and biases. Habits are formed when neural pathways are strengthened through repetition, making them automatic. This is controlled by the basal ganglia, a part of the brain that manages routine behaviors. Charles Duhigg's work on the habit loop, a cycle of cue, routine, and reward, explains how habits become embedded in our subconscious. For instance, a morning coffee habit might start with a cue like waking up, followed by the routine of brewing coffee, and ending with the reward of feeling energized. Subconscious biases are another powerful force. The confirmation bias, for example, drives us to favor information that aligns with our beliefs, while ignoring conflicting evidence. These biases evolved as shortcuts to save cognitive energy, but they can lead to flawed decisions. Given the subconscious mind's power, can you take control? While we can't fully override the subconscious, we can influence it. Studies from Harvard Medical School in 2023 found that practicing mindfulness for just 10 minutes a day increases activity in the prefrontal cortex, the brain's control center. This helps regulate emotional and habitual responses. Visualization techniques also tap into the subconscious. Research from sports psychology shows that visualizing a successful performance activates the same neural pathways as physical practice, effectively training the subconscious. If the subconscious drives so much of our behavior, do we really have free will? This question has sparked debates in neuroscience and philosophy. In the 1980s, Benjamin Libet's experiments revealed that subconscious brain activity precedes conscious decisions by milliseconds. However, he argued that we retain the ability to veto subconscious impulses, a concept he called free won't. The subconscious mind is a powerful force, shaping our lives in ways we're only beginning to understand. While we may not have complete control, we have the tools to influence it through mindfulness, habit change, and conscious effort. So, are you in control, or is your brain controlling you? The answer lies somewhere in between. Thanks for watching.